Alright guys, today at powerjackrepair.net we have the Asus laptop, and the Asus is GL551J. GL551J. Okay, so here is the problem. The jack is kind of pushed inside. It's there someplace, so the plug cannot reach it. So what we do, we fix all sorts of power jack repair issues, and this problem is supposed to fix right now. So just to sit back and relax. If you want, you could send it to us, we can fix it for you. But it's nothing really like that exciting here. So here, unscrew all the screws. Like that. Okay, one thing to understand, that this tiny screw right here is for the CD-ROM, so put it separately. Okay, those are the two very long screws. You also want to kind of keep them aside right here. So what you're gonna do next is like that, and like that. Here, connect this stuff. Now like this, that, this, and that. And let's set it aside. Now this is the hard drive. Disconnect the hard drive. Like that. Also all the same small tiny screws, and you want to slide it to the right. Sometimes there is some glue that holds it in place, like little sticky, like 3M, so you have to kind of push it a little bit. So, like that. That's the hard drive, and yeah, you want to pull out the CD-ROM slowly, and there are two screws right here, which you want to remove. Okay, put them aside. They're kind of two little tiny screws. Now what you want to do next is mark which cable is which. Mark this guy here. Okay. Alright, okay. And alright. Okay. I was thinking that this cable needs to be removed, but it doesn't wanna come out. So Republic of Games, Asus, wow, okay. Fancy schmancy stuff, it turns out. So let's write down here Republic of Games. Republic of Games. Some people are rich, some people are not rich. And if you're rich, you're probably gonna have a Republic of Games laptop. And it's probably gonna give you issues like this, and you're probably gonna be our client. So here. By the way, Asus is not a bad laptop in any way. It's I'm just having fun here. So I want to find where exactly the seam at, because the seam. Let's see if we have any screws under those pads right here. Maybe there is nothing, but I just have to double check, because if there are any, I'm gonna be breaking anything. So here, okay, there is nothing inside, so there is no point taking them out for you. So here, let's try to separate the casing a little bit, like that, like that, like that, and like that. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, okay, okay. Alright. Now push it a bit more, and let's try to pry this side out first. Yeah, like that. And like that. Okay. So when we come to this location here, what you want to do is this kind of right. So I need to pry those guys out right here for it to separate a little bit more properly. Okay. Okay, so we do want to remove. So let's try this side a little bit first too. Like that, and like that. Okay, so now this cable is a little bit more loose. We can just take it out slightly like that. Alright, hold on 1 second. Alright, let's keep going here. Okay, so here is the trick. Take this guy out like that, and then lift up this guy outwards, and like that. Okay. So the situation here is that this is broken right here. You get pushed aside, so basically the plastic on the jack breaks. That plastic piece. You see there should be a wing here, but there is no such wing on the jack. So it should be sitting like that, and it doesn't want to sit like that. Okay, so the interesting part is that how am I gonna fix it, because jacks like that don't really exist except for this particular model, and I don't think I have one like that. But anyways, let me take a look and see if I have something like that first, and then if I don't have it, I'm probably gonna just cement the hell out of it. Basically cement this guy in place, and it should be alright. Okay, for cementing purposes I need to remove this thing right here. Like that, okay. So, alright, so the jack like that does not exist. And what I'm gonna do is cement this whole thing in place, and hopefully it's all gonna be working just fine. I wanna measure the voltage a little bit and make sure the cables are properly connected. Yep, that's fine. So my understanding, the laptop fell off the table. Okay. Let's put this guy right here, and there, around here, and just Put some cement on the bottom, put some cement on the top, and we should be golden. Yeah. Give me a second, I have to mix up some cement. Alright, so let's shove this guy into my chamber so that we can cement it properly here, because the cement is really toxic stuff. So, good. Like that. Let's see if we can spread it a bit more. Okay. Something along those lines, like that. Okay, too much. Too much cement came out on the front, so here. Alright, so let's pull it out a little bit, like that. Let's clean out the front of the jack. Let's clean out the back of the jack as well. Let's clean out this area right here. Okay. Now let's shove everything back in there. Uh-oh. Yeah. Here's what I'm talking about. Like that. Like that. And like that. Still crap comes out. Okay. Let's raise it up a little bit. Alrighty, so what I want to do now is cement the rest of it in place, like here. This side. Hope I didn't mess up the casing. And like that. Okay. Alright, so let me clean up here first, because working like that is not possible. Alrighty, so what I want to do now is because this is a walk-in client, we have the power supply right here. What we can do is we can shove this guy in there. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to close down everything here. With this garbage. Okay. So the situation gonna be as follows. Okay. Alright. Okay. So like that. What I need to do is to have this LCD cable go in the grooves where it's supposed to go. And like that. Okay. I think it's all getting into the grooves just fine. Okay. And like that. Wonderful, 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 beautiful. Good job here. You want to rotate this guy this way, like that. Okay. Now let's connect this here. And let's connect these guys here and here. Okay. What you want to do next is connect the hard drive. that. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to disconnect this guy, put this guy in there, something like that, and then connect this thing. Okay, so okay, come on. That's an unexpected surprise. Probably need to turn it over in order to insert this guy properly. Well, yeah, I will get to it in a second here. Let's see if those two are right here. Alright. The rest of them like that, like that, like that, and like that. Okay. And here's the situation that I have this guy plugged in right there. Okay, the battery we need to set aside. And basically it doesn't want to go in. So what we usually do is when this guy is not plugged in, we can usually, okay, like that. Yeah. Wonderful, good job. So this is how you fix the Asus. Thanks so much. Leave a like. I will set it aside to dry like that so that the whole aligns. And thank you for watching. Have a good day.